I'm Judge Andrew Napolitano, and the verdict is in on abortion and the election. Here's the question. If you're pro-life, which presidential candidate most closely shares your views? The answer may surprise you. Here are the facts. Since the Supreme Court's January 1973 abominable decision, Roe v. Wade, more than 44 million American babies have had their lives legally aborted. Today, at over 1.1 million per year, abortion is the most frequently performed surgical procedure in the United States. This is so because the Roe case restrains the states from prohibiting abortions under certain guidelines. Without Roe, the states would be free to permit or to prohibit abortions as they saw fit. The only federal role implicated by the Roe opinion is the obligation of federal judges to assure compliance with it. Enter the presidential candidates. The shocking reality that most Americans may not realize is that both Senator Barack Obama and Senator John McCain would, as president, continue to permit abortion on demand as we know it. Senator Obama makes the Clinton-esque argument that abortions should be safe, legal, and rare. While at least being intellectually honest about his views, his view profoundly rejects the sanctity of human life and furthers the culture of death spawned by Roe. For example, in 2003, as a member of the Illinois State Senate, Senator Obama voted against the Born Alive Infant Protection Act. This was legislation that was meant to protect the lives of babies who somehow survived botched abortion attempts. Now, Senator McCain may not be that obvious and transparent with his pro-choice views, but he is far from being the candidate on the opposite side of the spectrum. Case in point, Senator McCain has stated that since he is a, quote, federalist, the lawfulness of abortion should be left up to the states and not to any branch of the federal government. This view as well rejects the sanctity of human life and furthers the culture of death. It is based upon a flawed view of the Constitution and not on respect for life. Chief Justice John Roberts has stated that the Constitution simply does not permit the government to permit the killing of people who are actually innocent. What difference does it make to an aborted baby if the laws that permitted his or her killing emanated from the Supreme Court or, for example, from the state of New Jersey, where abortion is lawful up to the moment of birth? Senator McCain's stated goal of reversing Roe but allowing the states to continue Roe's murderous ways shows that he, too, rejects the sanctity of human life in deference to states' rights. So if both candidates are running on what boils down to basically a pro-choice platform, what is a pro-lifer to do come November 4th? Here's my opinion. The real problem here is Roe versus Wade. It's a decision of the Supreme Court which says that somewhere, somehow, in the federal Constitution, abortion rights are protected. Trust me, it's not in there. But it's been the law of the land since 1973, and its change is not on the horizon. If it did go away, then the laws would be left up to each individual states, and some states would prohibit abortions and others would allow abortions to continue. If you are truly pro-life and truly believe that the baby in the womb is a human person deserving of protection, you can only vote for Senator Obama or Senator McCain if you find other morally compelling reasons to present to yourself to allow you to vote for them. Because on the issue of life, they are both on the wrong side. If you want to hear more of my opinions on topics such as this, check out my book, A Nation of Sheep, available in bookstores nationwide. You can also tune into my nationally syndicated radio show, Brian and the Judge, every weekday from 9 a.m. to noon. And don't forget, you can always catch me right here on the Fox News channel throughout the day, every day. I'm Judge Andrew Napolitano, and that's my verdict.